Our state fair is a great state fair. Don't miss it, don't even be late. It's dollars to donuts that our state fair is the best state fair in our state. Give me a hand, Gus. Blue Boy will want a little snack. You know how uppity he gets when he has to travel. Look out, Margie.
Sorry.
Our state fair is a great state fair. Don't miss it, don't even be late. It's dollars to donuts that our state fair is the best state fair in our state. Margie, come give me a hand with these pickles. Margie, where is that girl?
Hey, sis, do you mind? I'm trying to practice here.
Sorry.
Our state fair is a great state fair. Don't miss it, don't even be late. It's dollars to donuts that our state fair is the best state fair in our state. All right, mister, now I'll try for that pearl necklace in the back row. Ding! Hand over them pearls, mister. That's for you, Eleanor. Now take a shot at that pocket watch over there. Ding! That's for me.
Make him a nice soft bed, Gus. You know how Blue Boy feels about potholes, and I can't be expected to miss them all. Our state fair is a great
state fair is a great state
don't
fair.
even be late. It's dollars to donuts that our state fair is the best state fair. High time Dave Miller got here with that special feed. He knows how peckish Blue Boy gets when he's under pressure.
Afternoon, Abel, Wayne.
We're just about giving up hope of seeing you, Dave.
Why do you got your galoshes on, Mr. Miller? Are they predicting bad weather?
Nope, they're predicting good weather. That's why I got my galoshes on.
I tell you, Dave, Blue Boy's gonna win that grand sweepstakes so easy, they'll ask J. Edgar Hoover to look in on it.
I wouldn't count on it, Abel.
Why not? He's the finest boar in the state.
If that's true, he's as good as beat.
What are you talking about?
Abel, if man or hog ever got what they were entitled to just once, the eternal stars would quit making melody in their spheres and all that.
Poppycock. I say Blue Boy's the best, and so will the judges.
They might. But then something might go wrong for Wayne or Margie. Mark my words, Abel, there's a law of compensation in this world. For every good, there's a bad. Now, Ralph Waldo Emerson tells us...
I don't care what Waldo Emerson says. I got $5 says we go to the fair and Blue Boy wins the sweepstakes and nothing bad happens to him or me or my family.
If you'd asked me, I'd have given you 10 to 1, but you didn't. So it's an even bet, $5.
$5 is right.
I'll be around on Saturday after supper for the money.
Be around with the money, you mean?
Ha, that'll be a first.
Old Grump, he could look at a bed of roses and see ragweed. Waldo Emerson. Ha!
Wayne, where's Margie?
I don't know. She's around here somewhere.
Oh, I knew that.
All right, mister. Now I'll try for that fake revolver with genuine simulated pearl handle.
Wayne! Wayne!
Back here, Eleanor.
Oh, Wayne, I have the most wonderful news.
All right, well, slow down and tell me.
From State College. Somebody dropped out of the nursing program, and I got accepted. I'm going off to college in 10 days.
Well, gee, that's 10 days?
Of course, now I can't go to the fair with you.
What are you talking about? I got those 3 days all planned out for us.
Honey Bunch, I've got 1,000,001 things on my mind.
Can't one of them be me? I suppose when you get home next summer, you'll be educated to the point where I'll look pretty ignorant. You won't find me too interesting anymore.
Oh, Wayne, there'll never be anybody like you.
It's not somebody like me I'm worried about it. Somebody different. Some guy with a blazer and a trust fund.
And just exactly what is that supposed to mean? It sounds like you think I'm not to be trusted.
Well, how am I supposed to know what's going on between the sorority house and the freshman mixer, traipsing around with Lord knows who?
I do not traipse.
Now, whatever you gamma hubba girls call it.
Well, Mr. Frake, I never realized you held me in such low regard.
Now, hold on, Eleanor.
I should have known better than to think you'd be happy for me.
Oh, women.
Oh, Margie, there you are. Come come help me label these pickles.
Pickles.
Have you finished your packing?
Pretty near.
And just how close is that to done?
Pretty near. Do you want your name Mrs. Abel Frake or Mrs. Melissa Frake?
Oh, Melissa, I guess. With your father entering Blue Boy, I'd hate to have the judges get us mixed up.
I've never seen Daddy so hepped up as he is about Blue Boy winning the sweepstakes.
Sweepstakes, my foot. He won't be really happy until that pig makes who's who. Oh, gee.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. 1,000 times sorry.
Doesn't know what she's doing from 1 minute to the next.
Pickles and pigs. Pigs and pickles. Who cares about the stupid old state fair anyway?
Why, Margaret Elizabeth Frake, you've always loved the fair. What's gotten into you lately anyhow? All you do is sit around and mope.
I don't sit around and mope.
Why don't you take these jars out and wrap them up for me?
I don't know what's gotten into you lately. What has gotten into me anyhow? The things I used to like, I don't like anymore. I want a lot of other things I've never had before. It's just like Mother says. I sit around and mope, pretending I am wonderful and knowing I'm a dope. I'm as restless as a willow in a windstorm. I'm as jumpy as a puppet on the string. I'd say that I had a spring fever, but I know it isn't spring. I am starry-eyed and vaguely discontented, like a nightingale without a song to sing. Oh, why should I have spring fever when it isn't even spring? I keep wishing I were somewhere else, walking down a strange new street, hearing words that I have never heard from a man I've yet to meet. I'm as busy as a spider spinning daydreams. I'm as giddy as a baby on a swing. I haven't seen a crocus or a rosebud or a robin on the wing, but I feel so gay in a melancholy way that it might as well be spring. It might as well be spring.
Abel, come here. I want your opinion.
Don't taste like Graham's. It's flat.
I followed her recipe.
No, Mother, you left something out.
Abel Frake, I will not put liquor in my cooking.
Can't make mincemeat without brandy. Ain't no such thing.
I don't approve of it, and I won't do it.
Well, you'll be sorry. You know, the judges at that fair like to take a little nip now and again.
What you do in the privacy of our home is your business, but I will not broadcast the drunken habits of this family all over the state. Now, get those suitcases from the front hall.
I'm on my way, Mother.
No! I won't do it.
Ah, what the hell? You can't fly on one wing. Now that's the ticket. Hiya, Harry. What do you know?
Not much.
Yep.
Guess who?
Hi, Harry.
I saw something this morning.
What?
Sweetest bit of farmland this side Davenport. I was thinking of putting in a bid. That is, if you like it.
Has it got a house on it?
Yeah, but it's too old. We'll have to level it and build a new one.
Why? I like old houses.
Won't go with our modern kind of farm. Scientific irrigation, electric milking machines, and get this, individual hen roosts, separate and sanitary, like a chicken maternity ward. Nope, no old clapboard and shingle type houses for us. There's a new kind of plastic prefabricated job.
Is it pretty?
Well, sure, wait till you see the catalog. They even tell you how to furnish it. No carpets or rugs, they're just dust collectors.
What's on the floors?
Linoleum.
Throughout the whole house?
Well, it's smooth and slick and easy to keep clean, like every room was a bathroom.
Sounds real cozy.
Well, sure, only way to live, everything's sanitary. I sure wish I was going to the fair with you. Only, I can't neglect Daisy just when she's about to calve.
I understand, Harry. I know the farm comes first.
You know, I've been thinking, after we get married...
No, Harry.
I know. It's not for sure yet, but I was thinking, maybe we take a trip somewhere.
You mean a honeymoon?
That's what, and somewhere nice, too, like maybe Chicago. Go see the Museum of Science and Industry, take the L to the stockyards. Of course, one night you get all slickered up and we paint the town, maybe even go dancing.
Sounds like a wonderful trip, Harry.
Then can I take that as a yes?
Oh.
Come on, Marge, what do you say? You know I haven't made a plan since I was 12 that didn't include you.
I can't say anything right now, Harry.
After the fair, then?
Maybe.
Maybe. It's always maybe with you. How long you keep me waiting, Marge? After all, we've graduated high school now. It's time to get on with our lives.
All right, Harry. I'll give you an answer after the fair.
You mean it, Margie?
Promise.
That's swell. Wow.
Oh, boy. That's a blue boy, all right.
Load it up in there.
Bring it back, Dad. We're ready for you. Hey, Harry, can you watch that side for us? And Margie, you just don't get hit. Bring it around. Turn. How we doing, Harry? Good.
Hey,
He's got to be the biggest bore in the whole world.
That depends on how you spell it. All right, family, time to hit the road. Everybody shake a leg.
Oh, Harry, we're leaving for the fair. I gotta finish packing.
I'll be waiting for your answer Saturday night.
Wayne, see if you can hurry your mother along.
You need a hand with anything, Mom?
Oh, well, here, you can carry the box of pans out for me.
All aboard that's coming aboard. Sun's going down.
Hurry up, Margie! I'll carry this up front.
Cover on good and tight.
Well, of course it's on good and tight. Why?
Wouldn't want any of the flavor to escape, that's all. Margaret Elizabeth Frank, if I don't get Blue Boy out on the road to cool off,
I'm coming! Our state fair is a great state fair. Don't miss it, don't even be late. It's dollars to donuts that our state fair is the best state fair in our state.
Hold down the fort, Gus.
Sure thing, Mr. Frank. Bring home the bacon.
Driving at night in the cool of the night, moving ever farther from home. Pretty soon will be light, shining ever so bright, shining on the Capitol Dome, which means we're practically there at the Iowa Fair. Haven't had this feeling all year, and now it's just past the bend, just the very last bend. Hit the old jalopy in gear.
We're here, we're here, we're here, we're here, we're here.
Step right up. Welcome to the Walla Walla Ampthitheater. Welcome to 1946 All State Fair. Step right up.
Right up, ladies and gents, 3 rings for a dime. The prize you ring is the prize you get. Step right up, we're having some fun here.
Step right up! Our state fair is a great state fair. Don't miss it, don't even be late. Our fair is great. Dollars to donuts at our state fair is the best state fair in our state. Oh, look out!
Just a reminder, folks, those old gas ration cards are still good for one ride on the tilt-a-whirl.
Too long.
Roller coaster? Last year you were scared senseless. Said you never ride it again.
Well, that was last year.
I don't want to go on any stupid rides. It's kid stuff.
All right, Grandpa Moses. You go watch the fertilizer demonstration. I want to have some fun.
Just be careful. I'm supposed to be keeping an eye on you.
Thank you, big brother. I promise not to have a second cotton candy and run amok.
Ladies and gents, 3 rings for a dime. The prize you ring is the prize you get. Prize is worth up to $15. Wow. Ain't nobody got the pioneer spirit? Tell you what I'll do. I'll put 3 crisp $1 bills here, and here, and here.
Is that money real?
Tell you what, if you don't like them, I'll give you $1 apiece for them.
Those rings won't fit over those things.
I did it last year with a pearl-handled revolver.
Well, now, there you see. You bring down any grizzly bars with that shooting iron, Sonny?
Well, now, young Daniel Boone, tell you what I'll do. Just to kick things off, I'll give you 3 rings on the house. I can't win, I can only lose. But I'm only in it for the sport. I love this game. Looks like you got a little rusty since last year, but then you're just warming up, ain't that right, Sonny? And now who'll be next? Yes, sirree, Bob, another winner. We're having some fun now. Ha ha! 2 greenbacks, but I'm only in it for the sport. Now that you've all seen how easy it is, who'll be next?
I'll try again.
How about you, sir? You look like you got a good eye.
You got a customer right there.
He's trying to dodge the kid.
Yeah, he's too good for it.
All right, buddy, here you go. Step right up, folks. We're having some fun now. Ha ha. Oh, I love a winner. Now, hold on there, boy. I want to give you a fair shake, and that ring looks a little warped. Try this one.
This one's all right.
$3 and a lovely vanity case, but I'm still laughing.
Look, pop metal, molded into one piece. All that stuff's just a lot of junk.
Listen, hotshot, I could have you thrown in jail for libel, see? Criminal libel. That's right. All I have to do is call that cop down there.
I dare you to call that cop. He's just trying to bluff you. The law says he has to sell you all the rings you want. Otherwise, you can close down his pitch.
Oh, a smart dame, huh? A law student? Well, listen here, arsenic and glamour. I don't know who you think you are.
I'll tell you who I am. My father's the chief of police, and I saw the whole thing. Say, how'd you get so good?
It's kind of a foolish thing to be good at, isn't it? But he made me sore last year. I tried for one of those pearl handle revolvers. It cost me $8. Just about all I had. And when I finally won, it was just a toy.
Oh, defrauding the public, huh?
Now, hold on there, sister.
I wouldn't have minded so much, but he kidded me in front of the crowd.
So you practiced all year to get even.
I figured I'd come back and make a bigger fool of him as he made of me.
Well, it looks like you're doing a pretty fair job. Look, if he promises to lay off, will you give him back his $8?
Listen here, Clarence Darrow. I don't care who your father is.
All right, then.
Okay. Here's your lousy $8.
It's been a pleasure doing business with you. Ha ha. Don't spend it all in one place.
Can I buy you a corn dog? I mean, it's the least I can do.
Maybe next time, Diamond Jim.
My name's Wayne, and money's no object. How about a beer instead?
It's a little early for cocktails.
Oh, yeah, I guess.
Actually, I'm on my way to work. Would you like to walk with me?
Who wouldn't?
Step right up, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Temple of Wonder. Presenting those saucy Siamese twins, Ruth and Esther. And those maidens of Marrakesh, Cleopatra's carnal cuties.
I tell you, Charlie, I've had some lousy assignments in my day, but the old man really stuck me this time.
He thinks you're getting too big for your britches, so he's taking you down a peg.
With what I wrote during the war, for crying out loud, I covered Bataan, I covered Midway.
Yeah, well now you're covering the Midway. Look, enjoy the sunshine, do your job, and shut up about it.
I got no interest in this human interest junk.
And believe me, gentlemen, you'll see a lot more of these exotic beauties but only on the inside. Step right up.
Hey, Pat, I haven't seen you since BJ Day in Indianapolis. What say we throw back a few after the late show tonight?
You're on, Valerie.
It's Vivian.
Oh, right.
Same old Pat.
You must know every dame on the grounds.
Only the refined types.
I wish I had your knack for women, but I ain't got the gift of gab. I never know what to say.
That's easy. Just talk about them. For instance, say, did you know that your hair bounces up and down when you walk?
Everybody's hair bounces when they walk.
Well, mine doesn't.
I mean girls.
On second thought, it's not your hair. It's the way you hold your shoulders.
Do you always annoy women you don't know?
Only the beautiful ones. Bobby locks.
Bobby locks? Oh, I think you have me confused with another type of girl.
Well, now maybe I do. I had you pegged for the adventurous, sophisticated type. A girl who might be willing to take a chance on a lemonade. You're not afraid of lemonade, are you?
No. And I'm not afraid of you either.
Well, that's lucky for you because you know what they say. Come the autumn, the robin takes wing. So behold and enjoy the robin in spring.
Well, thank you for the advice, Mr. Audubon.
The name's Pat. Pat Gilbert.
It's been nice knowing you, Mr. Gilbert.
And you are?
Leaving.
Very smooth, Gilbert.
Are you kidding? She's hooked.
Hey, your hair's really bouncy. Did you know that?
But when you're just a little squirt, you think all animals are pets. Gosh, I guess I've been talking my full head off.
No, I've actually enjoyed it. Thanks for the walk.
Listen, can I ask you something? Back there at the hoopla, why'd you do it? I mean, why would somebody like you waste her time on a fella like me anyhow?
I don't like to see a nice guy taken advantage of. Besides, what's wrong with you?
Oh, there's nothing wrong with me. Well, maybe there is, but don't tell me.
I better run or I'll be late. See you around.
When? Where?
Oh, I have a hunch you'll find me.
Wait, what's your name? Wow. Right between the eyes, quite a belt that blow I felt this morning. Fate gave me no warning. Great was my surprise. I saw you standing in the sun and you were something to see. I know what I like and I like what I saw, and I said to myself, that's for me. A lovely morning, I remarked, and you were quick to agree. You wanted to walk and I nodded my head as I breathlessly said, that's for me. You left me standing here alone, the day's adventures are through. There's nothing for me but the dream in my heart, and the dream in my heart, that's for you. Oh, my darling, that's for you. Darling, that's for you.
Attention, please. Will the parents of little Benny Winkler please claim him at young McDonald's farm? And you better bring a change of clothes.
She's a beauty, all right, Lem. How old is she?
18 months.
They grow up so fast, don't they?
Hiya, fellas.
If it isn't Hank Munson.
Well, if it isn't, his clothes sure fit me. Hank. Woo-wee! What a pretty little face.
That's my pride and joy, Hank. Rosie.
You got a fine-looking girl there, Lem. Now, you all come over here and get a look at my little princess.
Whoa. Woo! Whoa. What a snuggums.
What a sweetheart.
What a sow.
Isn't she the best fat lady you ever saw? That's Esmeralda. We just moved her into the pen across from Blue Boy. I tell you, Abel, he's twice and again the boar he was last year.
You know, you keep breeding them like that and the bottom's gonna fall right out of the pork market.
More pig to the pound. That's how they like them.
You know, one thing I'll never understand, though, Virginia ham.
They don't know how to raise hogs in Virginia.
Iowa raises better swine than any state in the Union. And you know why that is? I'll tell you why. It's because we know how to treat a pig with the dignity and respect he deserves.
Any Iowa farmer worth his salt knows that a hog is more than just livestock.
Oh, much more. He's a friend.
Friend, you're more than just a friend. Loyal, loving to the end. Sweet hog of mine, sweet hog of mine. Warm and soft affection lies in your teeny weeny eyes. Sweet hog of mine, sweet hog of mine. When the evening shadows fall and the day is through, you will always hear me call, Suey, 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 Suey. Other friends may drift away. Tell me that you'll always stay. Sweet hog of mine, sweet hog of mine. Suey, Suey, when the lengthening shadows fall and the day is through, you will always hear me call, Suey, 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 Suey. Other friends may drift away. Tell me that you'll always stay. Sweet hog of mine, sweet hog of mine, sweet hog of mine.
Attention, please. Due to a refrigeration breakdown, there will be no butter sculpture of the Last Supper.
So where to now, Bobby Locks? And please, anything but the roller coaster again.
I could ride all day given half a chance.
Now the one in Chicago, now that's a roller coaster. Now the one at Coney Island's pretty good. And there's one on the beach near LA. That one's not bad. But the one in Chicago, that's the one. Got a dip of 200 feet.
You've been everywhere, haven't you?
Seen it all, done it all. No, I haven't. Actually, when I first started out in this racket, I worked on different papers all over the country. Got a couple lucky breaks as a war correspondent and wrote some good stuff. Got some attention. Not that it ever led to anything much the way I thought it would. Well, now I'm stuck at United Press. I used to think that someday I'd land a real job on a real paper.
Have you tried?
I put out a few feelers, sent some letters.
Now, I don't mean writing letters. I mean writing more good stories that get more attention.
Well, my boss hasn't been exactly handing me the plum assignments lately.
You're covering the fair, aren't you?
Like I said.
Are you kidding? This is the biggest story in the world. Well, my world anyway. The fair is all about land and nature.
It's about people taking pride in what we do with our lives. Well, what could be more interesting to write about than that?
I like you, Margie Frake.
Well, I like you too. But we hardly know each other.
Well, maybe hardly knowing each other isn't so bad. Maybe you'll never be the love of my life. Maybe I'm not the boy of your dreams. But isn't it kind of fun to look in each other's eyes, swapping romantic gleams? Maybe you're not a girl to have and to hold. Maybe I'm not a boy who would stay. But isn't it kind of fun carousing around the town, dancing the night away? Isn't it kind of fun holding hands according to a sweet and corny custom? Isn't it kind of fun making vows, admitting that we both intend to bust them? Maybe we're out for laughs, a girl and a boy, kidding across a table for two. But haven't you got a hunch that this is the real McCoy, and all the things we tell each other are true?
I'm not a girl for sentimental tripe. I never go for the Romeo type.
Over a dewy-eyed Juliet, no one has seen me drool yet.
I don't say our hearts are tied by love's eternal tether.
But using words less dignified, isn't it kind of fun to be together? Maybe we're out for laughs, a girl and a boy, kidding across a table for two. But haven't you got a hunch that this is the real McCoy, and all the things we tell each other are true? Haven't you got a hunch that this is the real McCoy?
And all the things we tell each other are true.
Can I see you tomorrow?
Well,
Or do you want to call it quits?
No. I mean, do you?
Look, Bobby Locks, anytime I want to call it quits, you won't have to ask. I just won't be around. So do we have a date?
Well, tomorrow my mother's pickles and mincemeats are being judged.
Well, they can't give them more than 30 days unless they're guilty of a felony. So what time do they sentence those condiments?
3 o'clock.
3 o'clock? It is.
I should be getting back.
Can I walk you home?
I think I'd have a hard time explaining you to my parents.
Everybody has a hard time explaining me. Then I'll just say so long for now.
So long, Pat. And thanks.
Maybe we're out for laughs, a girl and a boy, kidding across a table for two. But haven't you got a hunch that this is the real McCoy, and all the things we tell each other? Oh, Margie.
Excuse me, sir. Are you the chief of police?
That's right, son. What can I do for you?
Well, I was wondering if, that is, could you tell me where your daughter is?
My daughter?
Yeah, we sort of had a date tonight.
What?
Well, it wasn't actually a date, sir, but she said, well, we sort of arranged.
Well, if you say so. Violet! She's around here someplace. Violet!
Yes, Daddy?
This young man tells me you two have plans to step out tonight.
Really? Hot dog!
I think I mean your older daughter.
Haven't got a sister good looking? You mean me.
Looks like somebody's been pulling your leg, son.
Yeah, I guess that's a hot one on me. Well, it was nice meeting you. Thanks. Look, little girl, we don't really have a date. It was a joke.
Do you see me laughing?
Ladies and gentlemen, the Starlight Dance Meadow is proud to present Emily Arden and the Fairtones.
For once in your life you're living, show your baby you're grateful for all your baby is giving. Never had so good, you crazy attractive bug. Show your baby you're grateful, or baby's going to slug you. Try to make things enchanted, my honey cake, yours to take, but don't take me for granted. Just do what anyone would, confess you're a lucky fella.
Lucky guy.
Come to baby and tell her, you've been misunderstood. Kiss your baby and tell her, never had so good.
So good.
Also, baby, try to make things all enchanted.
My honey cake, I'm yours to take, so don't take me for granted.
Just do what anyone would, confess you're a lucky fella. Come to baby and tell her, you've been misunderstood. Kiss your baby and tell her, never had it so good.
So good.
Hello, boy.
Hey, Miss Arden.
told you you'd find me.
I didn't know you were a celebrity.
Few people do. Can I sit down?
Oh, yes. Sorry. I had a nice talk with your father on the way in.
My father?
Oh, you know, the chief of police.
That gag's so old it has whiskers. Don't tell me you fell for it.
Yeah, I guess so. But I did get to meet the chief's daughter, though. Interesting girl. Pretty. In fact, I think she kind of went for me.
I'm sure she did.
There's only one catch.
What's that?
She's 11.
I am so sorry. Listen, you're such a good sport. How about if I buy you a beer?
You bet.
Couple of drafts, Eddie. So tell me more about the farm.
No, you're not interested in that. It's just a farm.
The closest I got to a farm was a 5th floor walk-up in Detroit. We had a window box of geraniums.
So when did you move to Des Moines?
I'm only working. Last week, Grand Rapids. Next week, Milwaukee.
Oh, don't you get lonely being away from your family so much?
Family? I guess there are a few left in Detroit, but they don't really know me anymore. I never look back, only forward. Actually, I'm headed for New York.
New York City? Why?
Well, in all modesty, I'm going to be a star. You know, on Broadway.
Really? Say, what's your name anyhow?
Emily. Emily Arden.
Emily Arden. I could just see that in the lights.
So can I. What I couldn't see in lights was Emma Kozlowski. So how long are you here for?
We go back to Brunswick Saturday morning. Maybe we could get together again sometime, when you're not working.
I'd like that, Wayne. But let's make sure we understand each other first.
Well, what do you mean?
First rule of show business. Always leave them laughing. Nothing complicated, okay?
Oh, sure, of course. Nothing complicated.
Do you like to dance?
You bet. Do you?
Couldn't you tell?
I wish your father would get back here. My world does not revolve around Blue Boy. I've got my whole day planned out.
You can't plan out a whole day.
I do it all the time.
You sound like Harry. He thinks he can plan out your whole life.
Well, and so you can. Is that what you and he were talking about the other day?
Yep.
Did you come to anything definite?
Nope.
I'm sure I don't know what you're waiting for. I mean, what's wrong with Harry?
There's nothing wrong with him. I'm just not sure I want the kind of life that Harry has all planned out for us. In our air-conditioned patent leather farmhouse, on our ultra-modern scientific farm, we'll live in a streamlined heaven, and we'll waste no time on charm. No geraniums to clutter our veranda, nor a single little sentimental thing. No Virginia creepers, nothing useless.
Harry would make a perfectly respectable husband. Lord knows he's been patient with you. It'd serve you right if he'd often married that McCaskey girl instead of you. And I almost wish he would.
Me too.
Oh, Margie, Harry's not going to wait around forever.
I promised Harry an answer after the fair.
Oh?
3 days. How am I supposed to decide the rest of my life in 3 days? There's so much I haven't done yet. So much I haven't seen. I keep wishing I were somewhere else, walking down a strange new street, hearing words that I have never heard from a man I've yet to meet. He would be a kind of handsome combination of Ronald Colman, Charles Boyer, and Bing.
Good morning, beautiful sister.
Honestly, Wayne,
Good morning, beautiful mother.
Well, you certainly must have had a good time last night.
Oh, we had a swell time. Didn't we, Margie?
Oh, the two of us, together, a terrific time.
And you certainly are all gussied up just to walk the Midway.
Oh, the Midway's very dressy this year.
I am here to tell you, Blue Boy is the best-looking piece of hog flesh in the Hawkeye State.
Did you drop off my pickles and mincemeat?
All signed in and delivered.
Good.
Now, seeing as how this is Mother's big day, I'm taking the family out tonight. Dinner, dancing, the whole 9 yards.
Oh, Abel, dancing?
You heard me. When I go out walking with my baby, stars are dancing in my baby's eyes.
When I do the cakewalk with my baby, me and my baby always win the prize.
When I take her home, we start in spooning.
Spooning suits my baby to a T.
Pretty soon you're gonna see some honeymooning. 'Cause if I don't marry her, she'll marry me. Watch and learn. Easy, Mother. Don't give it all away. Hold on tight.
Every chance I get.
We may not strut it out often, but we still got it. Don't taunt me, woman! Let's bring it home, Mother. Come on, kids, let's see if you can keep up.
Just a reminder, folks, following the pickles and mincemeats, they'll be judging piccalilli, chutney, and chow chow.
Hi, Shutterbug. Sorry I'm late.
So tell me, which dainty homemaker's the cause of your presence here tonight?
Have you ever known me to go for the type that cooks?
Well, you've gone for every other type. It's just a matter of time. Say, before I forget, this came for you.
Uh-oh, who died?
Ladies and gentlemen, we have completed the final round of pickles and shall now continue on to the final round of mincemeats. After which time, the winners in both categories shall be announced.
Eureka, there's an opening on the Chicago Tribune. The managing editor wants to see me Monday for an interview.
There you go. Looks like this could be your ticket out.
Oh, Charlie, if I was to dream up something I wanted, I couldn't do better than this.
Well, Mrs. Metcalf, are you going to take home all the prizes again this year?
Yeah, I suppose you'll add even more blue ribbons to your collection.
Well, I have been winning both pickles and mincemeats for so many years now. I'm almost embarrassed.
Don't pay any attention to that pompous old biddy.
She thinks she's the only one who knows her way around a cucumber.
This is the last year I enter anything, and I mean it.
Oh, you say that every year.
Now, hold on tight. They're coming up to yours, and I got a hunch it's gonna send them to the promised land.
They must like it. They sure are wolfing it down.
We are now ready to announce the winners. First off, Sweet Pickles. Second place to Mrs. Dorothy Boxhorn of Osceola. And first place to Mrs. Edwin Metcalf of Pottsville. Moving right along, Sour Pickles. Second place to Mrs. Melissa Frake of Brunswick. And first place to Mrs. Edwin Metcalf. I'm beginning to sound like a broken record, aren't I, Mrs. Metcalf? Oh, yes, where were we? The mincemeat.
Oh, goodness, I just don't think I can take it.
Second place to Mrs. Robert Mosley of Cedar Bluff.
Well, it looks like it's a clean sweep for that Metcalf woman again.
Now, hold your horses. It ain't over yet.
And first place goes to... Ladies and gentlemen, as you all know, we occasionally give a plaque for distinguished achievement in the culinary arts. And as you are undoubtedly aware, this plaque is only given in the rarest of we don't give it out much. But on this occasion, my colleagues and I have voted unanimously that it should be given to the lady who has concocted the most delicious, the most succulent mincemeats ever to grace our state fair. And the winner of this plaque of distinction is none other than Mrs. Melissa Brake of Brunswick. Congratulations, Mrs. Frake, and congratulations to all of our winners.
What'd I tell you?
Oh, it's unbelievable. If I think any more about it, I'll just cry.
Congratulations, Mrs. Frake. After trying and failing over and over again, year after year, well, it just does my heart good to see you finally achieve some small token of recognition.
Why, thank you, Mrs. Metcalf.
And congratulations to you. You certainly know your sour pickles. Congratulations, Mrs. Frake. We're with United Press. Can we get a shot?
Oh, well,
You're a celebrity now, Mother. Don't hide your light under a basket. How about a shot of the whole family, Charlie?
Why not? Now, Mrs. Frake, let's have you up in front. And Mr. Frake, get in here next to the champ.
Miss Frake, let's have you here on the other side of your mother, and leave your brother there in the back somewhere. Charlie, can we get the Crock of Distinction in here?
Why not? Look, Hal, I'm not taking it across the border. It's just a picture. Here you go. Let's have a big smile. Everybody say cheese.
Cheese! That's just fine, folks. Thanks a lot.
well, thank you, Mr.
Gilbert. That's right. I'm Pat Gilbert. Congratulations again. Come on, Charlie. We'd better get over to the Dairy Pavilion.
Why not?
What a nice fella. And handsome, too, don't you think, Margie?
Is he? I guess I didn't notice.
Oh, really? I did.
Well, come on now. We better look in on Blue Boy. You know how sulky he gets if he thinks somebody else is getting all the attention. Coming, Wayne?
Oh, geez, I signed up for the tractor pull. I better get going or I'll be late.
Margie?
I'm gonna head over to the Dairy Pavilion. I promised Betty Bogowski I'd cheer her on in the ice cream crank-off.
I am absolutely done in. It's funny. I never realized what a strain it is to actually get something you've only dreamed about.
Now, when Blue Boy holds up his end of the bargain tomorrow, it'll be a clean sweep for the Frakes of Brunswick. And Dave Miller's gonna owe me $5.
Did you ever hear of cow tipping?
Okay, I'll bite. What does a cow have to do to earn a tip?
No, it's not that. It's cows sleep standing up sometimes when they're grazing. And if you sneak up on them, you can push them over.
Cow tipping.
Cow tipping. Gee, it's beautiful up here. It's nice to get away from the folks for a while.
Sounds like a nice family. You're lucky.
Yeah, they're okay. If you like family. They do tend to get in the way sometimes, though. I told them I had the tractor pull. Now I have to come up with some cock and bull story about why I didn't win.
Just tell him the tractor pulled harder.
You know, tomorrow's the last night of the fair, and this is the first time we've had 2 minutes alone together.
Look, Wayne, you've got this sweet family, and I've got a bus ticket to Milwaukee. You're headed back to the farm, and I'm headed for the Big Apple. You're just a little bit over 21, and I'm just a little bit more over 21.
Why should that matter?
Maybe I've had too much experience beginning things I couldn't finish.
Who cares about the past? I thought you said you never look back, only forward. No keepsakes have we for days that are gone. No fond recollections to look back upon. No songs that we love, no scenes to recall. We have no
at all. We have nothing to remember so far, so far, so far. We haven't walked by night or shared the light of a star. So far, your heart has never fluttered so near that my own heart alone could hear. We haven't gone beyond the very beginning. We've just begun to know how lucky we are. So we have nothing to remember so far, but now I'm face to face with you, and now at last we've met, and now we can look forward to the things we'll never forget.
What's wrong?
First rule of show business, remember? Always leave them laughing. I don't want you to get in over your head, Wayne.
It's too late for that. I'm already in. Head over heels.
We haven't gone beyond the very beginning. We've just begun to know how lucky we are. So we have nothing to remember so far, but now I'm face to face with you, and now at last we've met, and now we can look forward to the things we'll never forget.
Pretty as a picture.
Good evening, folks. Enjoying the music?
Well, good evening,
Yes.
Mr. Gilbert.
Fine band.
Would you like to dance, Miss Frake?
Well,
Go on, honey, live it up a little.
Why, thank you, Mr. Gilbert. How did you know I was here?
I'm a reporter. It's my job to find people.
Who's that goofy-looking old sot?
That's Mr. Heppenstall, the pickles and mincemeat judge.
Oh, that explains it.
Explains what?
How about a dance with the prettiest girl at the fair?
Well, I'd feel kind of funny asking her, but you go right ahead.
You know who I mean, Mother.
Oh, why, Abel Frake, you're so amorous.
Maybe it's more than the moon.
Maybe it's more than the birds.
Maybe it's more than the sight of the night in a light too lovely for words.
Maybe it's more than the earth, shiny and silvery blue. Maybe the reason I'm feeling this way has something to do with you. It's a grand night for singing.
it's more than the moon. Maybe it's more than the birds. Maybe it's more than the sight of the night in a light too lovely for words. Maybe it's more than the earth, shiny and silvery blue. Maybe the reason I'm feeling this way has something to do with you.
Harry,
I bet you're surprised to see me.
you have no idea.
Ladies and gentlemen, there'll be a 20-minute intermission. 20-minute intermission. The Walla Walla Community College